This is an ad for Nanimals. Hey, math fans! Pets are great, but have you ever tried putting a cat in your pocket or a parakeet in your backpack? Spoiler alert, it won't go well. But Nanimals are the perfect pals to play with on the go. Nanimals are mini animal figures with heart meters that fill up the more you pet, feed, and move them. They interact with you by making over 70 sounds and silly reactions. And if you have more than one, Nanimals will interact with each other too.
Nano.
You can connect them and swap their textured outfits to create different styles. Nanimals are tactile and tiny, making them a great toy to fidget with on the go. And since they come with a handy backpack clip, it's easy to take them anywhere. Nanimals. Collect and connect.
Okay, math fans, in case you're just joining us, this season, Molly and I have been promoted within the Problem Solvers. We've also changed schools, but most importantly, we're trying to stop a new group of bad guys called the Power-Hungry Pogs, who are even more devious than the troublemaking trolls. So far, we've discovered the Pogs use moles to infiltrate different groups so they can take over from the inside. And while we haven't been able to uncover any moles just yet, we've got a growing list of suspects. Hopefully, it's just a matter of time until we figure out who the moles are and what the Pogs are up to. On Mysteries About True Histories.
So, heard anything yet from our mole on the inside?
You mean Katrina? No, she's only sent me a few weird emojis. Check out this message. Rabbit, whole, banana, onion, atom symbol, Belgium flag. What could that mean?
No clue. Katrina might be an ace when it comes to school, but outside of that, she's as lost as a bat without echolocation.
Sure. Although a bat wouldn't exactly be lost without echolocation.
Yes, it would. Bats are blind, as in the saying, you're blind as a bat.
Except bats aren't actually blind at all. They have great eyesight that's even attuned to low light. Their powers of echolocation are an evolutionary boost to help them hunt at night.
Are you serious? So the saying blind as a bat is totally wrong?
Correct. If you were truly blind as a bat, you'd see better in the dark.
Huh. Imagine if the Pog spies were bats instead of moles.
Well, they're not literally moles as in the animals, as far as we know. And for the record, moles, the animals, aren't blind either.
They're not?
Nope, but they do have terrible eyesight, mostly from living underground in burrows.
Well, still, I'd rather be up against moles than bats who have great eyesight, echolocation, and can fly.
But we're not fighting against animals. This is a silly argument.
Who's arguing?
Sorry, I think I'm just going a little stir-crazy while we sit around and wait.
So maybe we shouldn't just sit around and wait. While Katrina's out collecting intel, we could be following another lead from our detective board.
Yes!
The question is, which lead should we follow?
Well, we still need to confirm if Mr. Avogadro is a mole. I sure hope not. He's such a good English teacher.
There's always Mr. Zimmer, which would really stink because he's the band teacher.
There's the student book club sponsored by Mr. A.
And the other book club Mr. A was late to when we helped him clean his erasers.
Think they could be connected?
I don't think they're not connected.
So, you do think they're connected?
That's what I said.
In the most confusing way possible. Never mind. What should we do?
I say we join a book club.
Seriously? But we're already in a book club. It's called school, and a math club called the Problem Solvers. How much extra work can one B- student do?
Relax, Max. It's not like you even have to read the book. We just have to be another set of eyes and ears. A fly on the wall, so to speak.
That'd make more sense if flies had ears.
Fine. A bat on the ceiling.
Sweet! Can I make echolocation sounds? Beep! Beep! Beep!
Oh, brother. We're getting out of here.
Finally! Wonder where Mr. A is. Thought the book club started at 3:15 sharp.
Maybe it's student run.
Oh, hey Max. Sup, Molly?
Hey, Charlene.
So you're a member of book club? Figures.
Are you kidding? I'm a member of every club. My transcript is more padded than the back gymnasium.
Oh, yeah? Does that include the classic board game club that meets at the same time as the book club?
Well, duh, of course. With my trusty time pod, I can easily be in 2 places at once.
Excuse me? Your time what?
Shh! Not so loud, Molly. My time pod. You know.
I'm guessing a time pod is an updated pocket-sized version of our time radio, right?
Exactly, Max. You're so clever.
Thanks.
And that allows you to be in 2 places at once.
Well, not 2 places at once exactly, but 2 different places at the same time, just one after the other.
The marvels of time traveling.
And where and how did you get this time pod?
It was a reward for my work in the Spoon app.
Ah, yes, the mole app Katrina was using.
The what and who now?
Huh? Oh, nothing. I was thinking of something else.
Anywho, I'm so glad you decided to join the book club. We've been trying to beef up our membership.
That's me. Call me Mr. Beef.
Ew.
Unfortunately, Mr. Avogadro can't make it today. But he said members could still meet up to pick up our next book, A Wrinkle in Time, by Madeleine L'Engle, and I just happen to have 2 copies.
Yay!
Thanks.
Excuse me? Time to hobnob. Bye!
Great. We came to spy on Mr. A, and he's not coming.
No, this is good.
How?
If the student book club is a secret mole meeting, then all the members here are potential moles. We know Charlene is working for the moles unwittingly.
As far as we know.
Sure. But for some reason, I believe her. But what about these other 5 members?
Let's see. You've got Billy, Devin, Celia, Yvonne, and Travis? I'm gonna say they're not moles. We know them.
We know them, but do we know them?
Good point. Want to come over and help me give Rufus a bath?
Can't. I'm gonna get started reading A Wrinkle in Time.
Wait, I thought we were just joining the book club to spy on the members. You said we didn't have to read the books.
I know. But if we're looking for suspicious activity, it'd be helpful not to seem suspicious ourselves. No one joins a book club not to read. It's only 220 pages.
That's a lot.
Oh, stop it, Max. We have a whole week to read it. It won't seem so bad if you break it down day by day. Go ahead, figure it out.
220 pages divided by 7 days is... Well, I know 7 can't go into 220 evenly because 7 times 3 is 21. Add a 0, and that means 7 times 30 is 210. So, 220 divided by 7 is 30 with a remainder of 10.
Okay, but how many times does 7 go into 10?
Well, 1 with a remainder of 3.
And what's 3 divided by 7?
1 over 7 times 3?
That's right. Even though it's not in decimal form, which would be hard to calculate on paper, much less in your head. So, you'd have to read 31 3/7 pages a day to read A Wrinkle in Time in a week. For the sake of simplicity, let's round down to 30 pages.
Thanks.
30 pages divided by 24 hours is 1.25 pages per hour. That's easy.
I think you're forgetting sleep.
Right. How many hours of sleep do you get on average?
I'd say 10 hours.
Wow. Okay. 24 hours minus 10 hours of sleep leaves 14 hours of waking time. 30 pages divided by 14 hours a day equals 2.14 pages per hour. Come on, that's totally doable.
I guess you're right.
Now imagine you read 10 pages per hour. You'd be done in less than 2 days.
Right, because I'd be reading 10 times 14 pages per day, or 140 pages.
Did you know the 7 books in the Harry Potter series are around 4,200 pages in total? At a rate of 140 pages per day, or 10 pages per hour, you could read the entire series in 4,200 divided by 140 reduces to 420 divided by 14. 14 goes into 42 3 times, add back the 0, boom. 30 days. Imagine that! You could read the entire Harry Potter series in 1 month.
Well, I'm just going to imagine that. yet. But I will try it out on A Wrinkle in Time.
Hi, Sheila Morris here. While I play Aunt Murgatroyd on the show, Mysteries About True Histories, I'm a mom at home. Now that autumn is here, our family is settling into our new routines. School lessons, activities, even prepping for holidays. And if you're homeschooling, you know how important it is to keep things structured while still leaving room for flexibility. That's why I love iExcel. iExcel is an award-winning online learning program that fits seamlessly into homeschooling. It covers math, language arts, science, and social studies for every grade from pre-K through 12. And the best part is how it adapts. Because as parents, we know every child learns differently. iExcel gives your kids the right challenge at the right time, so they can move ahead when they're ready or take extra time when they need it. And I just love how organized it is. Everything is laid out by grade, subject, and topic. So instead of digging through endless resources, I can jump right into exactly what my child needs. And the real-time feedback and progress tracking gives me peace of mind while keeping my kids motivated and having fun. Make an impact on your child's learning. Get iExcel now. And Mysteries About True Histories listeners can get an exclusive 20% off iExcel membership when you sign up today at iexcel.com/mysteries. That's iexcel.com/mysteries for the most effective learning program at the best price.
You feeling all right, Max? You look super tired.
Last night, I figured I'd get ahead on reading A Wrinkle in Time, so I started in on my 2.14 pages. Well, at first I tried to calculate how many words were in 0.14 pages by finding an average word count per page. Anyway, after just 2 pages, I got sucked into the book and stayed up super late. Reading. I got to page 32.
Hey, look at you. It's good, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome. How far have you gotten? No spoilers if you're past page 32.
I haven't started yet.
What? I thought you had to get home to read. What about your daily page averages?
Have you heard of the mathematician Paul Erdős?
No. What does he have to...
He was a super prolific 20th century mathematician. He authored and co-authored so many papers that his colleagues created what's known as the Erdős number.
Okay, but what does that have to do with...
The Erdős number is the degree of separation between Erdős and a fellow mathematician, based on their collaboration with Erdős or another mathematician who collaborated with him.
You lost me.
I'll explain. To start, Erdős's number is 0. Anyone who has co-authored a paper with Erdős has an Erdős number, or EN, of 1. Anyone who has co-authored a paper with someone with an EN of 1 has an EN of 2, and so on.
Terrific. How does any of this very complicated number stuff apply to A Wrinkle in Time or Mr. A's book club?
I was thinking we could use a similar system to streamline our investigation of the book club members. There are 5 members other than Charlene: Billy, Devin, Celia, Yvonne, and Travis. Determining whether each is a mole would take a long time, but if we assign them a suspicion number before we start, we could cross them off the list.
Okay, and how do we assign them a suspicion number?
By degrees of separation. You and I automatically have a sus number, or SN, of 0.
Because we're not suspicious.
Exactly. Now, Billy Collins is on the soccer team, right?
Yeah, he's been the goalie on every team I've played for since 4th grade.
Okay, so let's give Billy an SN of 1. Same for Devin, who's been playing violin in the band with me just as long.
Okay, I'm getting this. How high does an SN need to be for us to investigate?
I'm gonna say at least 3.
So, what about Celia, Yvonne, and Travis?
Celia and I went to the same after-school program when we were little. That was a long time ago, and we don't talk much.
She's in my science class.
Has she been acting sus lately?
Not that I could tell. Hold on, I just remembered. Celia doesn't have a phone. She said her parents won't let her have one.
Ah, that's a biggie. No phone, no mole assignments. But just to play it safe, let's give her an SN of 2. No need to investigate further.
What do we know about Yvonne Volpe?
Not much. I don't have any classes with her.
Me neither. Isn't she good friends with Devin?
Yeah, they're always hanging out after band.
Do you think Yvonne could be a mole and Devin doesn't know about it?
Unlikely considering all the time travel. Yvonne gets an SN of 2. That leaves Travis. What do we know about Travis?
His last name is Nickel. He's always eating gummy bears.
He doesn't play any sports. I don't think he's in any clubs other than book club.
He's always been quiet. A bit of a lone wolf.
Or a lone mole. Travis Nickel officially has an SN of 3.
Do you feel a little weird about spying on another student?
Not if they're a potential mole.
But if Mr. A's book club is a mole recruitment operation, isn't 1 out of 5 kinda low for a success rate?
Not really. 1 out of 5 is a 20% success rate. Also, you're forgetting about Charlene. If you count her, it's 2 out of 6, or 1/3.
What's that, a 30% success rate?
33% success rate.
Right. And that's assuming Charlene wasn't a mole before she joined the book club.
Or did she join the book club because she's a mole? Anyway, a 33% success rate isn't bad.
Especially for a baseball player.
On average, how many students do you think are in each of the after-school clubs?
Around 12 to 15 in the more popular ones.
Okay, let's find the average of 12 to 15 students. 12 plus 15 equals 27, divided by 2 equals 13.5 students for club.
Great. What does that tell us?
The student book club is new and already has 6 members. If it becomes popular and reaches the average of 13.5 members, with a mole recruitment success rate of 33%, that means we could have 3 goes into 13.5 4 times evenly, leaving a remainder of 1.5, divided by 3 equals 0.5, plus 4 equals 4.5. 4.5 moles digging around our school.
I'd hate to be that 0.5 mole.
Shh, quiet. Here comes Travis.
The lone mole. Hold up, is that Billy waving to him?
Yep. Travis just trotted over to him. They're chatting, smiling. Now they're walking home together like best buds.
So much for being a lone wolf.
Or lone mole. That downgrades Travis to an SN of 2.
Or maybe it upgrades Billy to 3. But I really can't see Billy as a mole.
Ugh! We've been hiding in these bushes all afternoon for nothing.
Maybe not. Check it out. It's Mr. A and Mr. Z.
Long day.
As torturous as a mole's burrow.
Mole's burrow?
It only makes me more excited for our meeting tonight.
There's something so satisfying about diving into an alternate history.
Alternate history?
See you at my place at 6 p.m.
See you then.
Mole's burrow? Alternate history? What suspicion number would you give that?
Off the charts. We gotta get to that meeting.
But how? We can't just show up at our teacher's house.
Wait, I think I have an idea. This episode of Mysteries About True Histories was written by Dan Gold and voiced by Dexter Danger Mayo, Molly Smith, Rain Morris, Chris Okawa, and Mike Praviti. Original music by Brian Suarez. Our associate producer is Max Kamaski. Technical direction and sound design by Josh Hahn. Mysteries About True Histories was created and produced by Adam Tex Davis and Jerry Colbert and is an Atomic Audio production.